All right, back once again with some Dom drafts. Format sweet. It's addictive, and it just seems like everything you do. There's a lot of different paths to walk down, and they all seem pretty fun. The funnest I've found is White Black Legends, even though it's the jankiest and hardest to win with, and I don't think I've ever been successful with it, to be honest, but it is very fun to play with all the cool little Legends cards. Well, we did open a decent first pick. No bomb or broken thing, no broken uncommon to build around, but solid removal. There's good black and green in this pack. Memorial to Unity is a very, very solid playable. Fungal Infection also solid playable, but Caligo, Skin Witch, and Sapperling Migration are some very, very good commons in both of these colors. We're going to take Wizard's Lightning. We'll take the removal spell. It's a Lightning Bolt if you have a Wizard in play, so let's give it a shot. Nothing really else in the pack to speak of. I've seen this do a thing once. But to me, it just seems so slow. So slow. But here we go. Okay, so we have a few different options here. Seal Away is Premier Removal. Again. There's also Academy Journey Mage and Divination if we wanted to try to go the blue-red Wizards route. It looks like the person in front of us took the rares, so it doesn't signal anything at all. I think the best thing to do is just keep picking the most powerful card right away, and then we'll see what is open. Unfortunately, in this pack, the next 3 cards I would imagine to be taken are going to be blue cards. So it looks like pack 2 we might not see a lot of blue, but that being said, I think we have to just take the best card in the pack. Alright, so now we have Grow from the Ashes, Gitu Chronicler, and Fiery Intervention. We also have another Divination, so we definitely had the opportunity to go blue-red Wizards. I think I'm going to take the second red card here. I'm just going to take a Gitu Chronicler. I really do love me a Grow from the Ashes, but we already have a powerful spell here. Usually you can get a Fiery... I like to have one Fiery Intervention in any red deck, just in case, you know, they can randomly nug a Icy Manipulator or something. A Traxos they can kill. So it's a versatile card, and I like having in my deck, or, you know, obviously it just kills creatures. So we'll take Gitu Chronicler. Wish we could take all 4 of those cards, but we'll see what's in the next pack. Considerably weaker. I do love me a Syncopate. This answers anything. It's exiled, which is key. So getting your opponent's Multani feels real good. But it just gets something and it never comes back. There's no recursion. It's exiled. So I do like having a Syncopate or 2 in a controlling blue-red deck. Alright, here, this is also a very good pack. Tempest Djinn is okay, Academy Drake's good, Baloth Gorger and Gideon's Reproach are also 2 very good commons in their colors, so I think we're going to pick a blue card here. We have seen quite a bit of blue, so I think at this point, if you're very heavy blue, we're talking 11 islands, you can play Tempest Djinn. But getting 3 islands is difficult. So this is more like a 6-drop. I think we're just going to take Academy Drake for now, and we'll see what happens with blue. Alright, so we'll just take another wizard here. Not an exciting pack, but we'll take Gitu Lava Runner. And continue down the road here. Alright, nothing here. I do like me a Run Amok. I think getting a wizard at this stage is probably more important. Could also take Tiana if I'm going to be playing red-white. Just Champion of the Flame. I'm not a big fan of the Boros deck. It's just so high variance. That being said, I think Tiana has a higher upside, so we're just going to take that and see what happens. Alright, so there's Dark Bargain. Not a big fan of Keldon Overseer. I'll just take the color here, I guess. It is technically playable. Alright, this is our wheel. Memorial to Unity is still in the pack, which is interesting, but we'll take the 2-drop and let's see what happens in this pack. I think there were two. There was a Divination and an Academy Journey Mage in this pack, so we'll see if any wheeled. I very highly doubt they did, but if they do, it's going to be a clear signal that blue is open. So that's what we'll stay on the lookout for. I wouldn't count on it, but you never know. Actually, we're not going to get a pack. These guys are just hanging out of packs. Wow. Right. So, all right, Lily fan, get us something good here. Get us a good wheel. We didn't anticipate it. We still got a playable. I would consider Tellurian Scholar a playable in the Wizards deck. If you get 3 toughness is relevant in this format. There's a lot of 2/2s and 2/1s and 1/1s. So, oh my god, this shouldn't have happened. So it looks like green is open. Green is good in this format. You know, you shouldn't be getting a Grow from the Ashes 10th pick. So we'll take that as a signal. Maybe we are red-green kicker. We already have a Bloodstone Golem. Not an impressive card even in the kicker deck, but we have G2 Chronicler that kicks. A Grow from the Ashes now. So we can see. Yeah, we're definitely not tied to blue with a single Academy Drake, so we'll keep it open. Really regretting this seal away pick though. It was the most powerful pick in the pack, card in the pack. It was pick 2, so I think it was correct to take. But hindsight being 2020. Oh man. So this is a very good pack for red. You have a very good rare in white here. Very good pack for white. Pegasus Courser as well. I think we just take Sheevan over Goblin Barrage. It's a more versatile card. It does have kicker if you have any kickers matter stuff. And it's an instant. So it's a pretty clear Sheevan here. Other than that, the pack has some decent playables. Obviously, the 2 white cards are very good. There's Deep Freeze, Fungal Infection, Dark Bargain. But I would imagine that all 4 of these red cards will not make it back to us. But it'd be nice if they did. We'd play any one of them at this stage. Now, Quende, you're killing me. All right, so it's between Llanowar Elves or Divination. I think the red-blue deck is intrinsically more powerful than red-green. So I want to take Divination here. In the kicker deck, obviously you're going to want ramp, so you can kick your spells faster and get more mana. We have 1, 2, 3 kicker spells. I still think we're going to take Divination here. Just because, okay, this is why. There's another kicker spell, though. There's Fire Fist Adept or another Wizard's Lightning. I think we're going to lean into Wizards here, so we'll take the Fire Fist Adept. This is probably a mistake. I mean, we're not wheeling either of these cards. We have a Sheevan and a Wizard's Lightning already, and a Syncope. So I think we need the creature here. Let's take the Fire Fist Adept and see what happens. Okay, this is great. Memorial to Genius, love this card. Fantastic card. It's better than Divination, right? Because you're using a land slot. And so if you're flooded or if it's late game, you don't need the land, just cash it in and get 2 free cards. You don't have to spend a spell slot on it. So it's an amazing card to pick up here. So in this case, we can get a much less impressive wizard or a deep freeze. Deep freeze is good unconditional removal. So I think we're happy to pick that up here. Vodalian Arcanist is good, and it's good in this deck. We have Syncopate, we have Wizard's Lightning, we have Divination, Sheevan Fire with a kicker, so there are spells for it to hit, but I think Deep Freeze is what we need here. Alright, so now there's another Deep Freeze, Opt, or Tolarian Scholar. I'm going to take... let's get this white card out of here. These green cards out. And let me see what we're doing. Creatures, 7. Maybe I take Opt in the hopes that we get an Ataliz. We took Deep Freeze. Alright, Squee is a fine card. People very much underestimate this, but just always having a 2-1 and there's nothing your opponent can do about it is really good. So, obviously he pairs very well with equipment like Jousting Lance, right? Alright, so we can take another Tolarian Scholar or a second Syncopate. I think I'll take the Scholar. That green kicker deck would have been pretty nutty. I think we're regretting not getting into it. Oh, we did wheel a Skizzik, though. Oh, that's pretty good. Looks like black is wheeling this way as well. So we're looking awkward. Our 3-drop slot is a little cluttered, to say the least. Pick up Arcane Flight, see if we can get a Snapper. We're going to need a lot of help in this last pack here. A lot of help. We have 5 Wizards. We'll need an Ataliz, I think, and then a Journey Mage, and then some very good spells. At the minimum. It's a shame the Wizard's Lightning and the Fire Fist Adept came in the same pack. We'd also take one of the rare Wizards, too. Or just nothing. None of those. We'll take Wizard's Retort. We were hoping for this. This is why we didn't pick up the second Syncopate there. Is because we had an eye out for this card. 2 counter spells in a control deck like this is just fine. Oh, man. Really need 2 drops. I think I still take Journey Mage here. We have a Chronicler, a Warcaller, and 2 Bloodstone Goblins. So I think I take Journey Mage just for the extra 2 damage and the extra point of power here for a 3-drop slot. Alright, now it's between Opt or Journey Mage. I think I'm going to take the Journey Mage just because we have Fire Fist Adept. We have 2 card draw spells, 1 in Divination and 1 in Memorial to Genius. Alright, here it's a pretty easy Wizard's Lightning. I would splash for Tatiova. We already have some decent green cards and Grow from the Ashes, so I would splash for a Tatiova. But Wizard's Lightning is a great one. There's a Surveyor if we want to fix. We could take another Wizard's Retort. There's Caligo Skinwitch. We're not, in black, but it's a wizard. Spore Swarm if we would have went the green path, which I think probably would have wound up with a much stronger deck in that case. So, anyways, I think I'm going to take Wizard's Retort here over the Surveyor. We're already pretty full on the 3 drops, and I don't know how much fixing we'll need. I think we're going to need... We have no way to finish a game right now. I have no idea how we're finishing a game. So it's looking pretty sketchy. Alright, I guess we just take a 2-drop that we're not going to play. Run Amok is fine. I don't mind having a Run Amok. This is not going well. We didn't get Atlas, and that's kind of what makes this type of deck tick. So this is looking pretty rough, but it's all variance, right? We may get lucky, and our 3-drop slot is looking wow. Granted, Wizard's Retort we hope to have at 2 a lot of the time. We hope to kick Academy Drake, but still, it's a lot there. We didn't get any Academy Journey Mages. We could have had one, but we took a seal away for it that we're not going to play. So that's a feels bad big time, but here we are. We'd love to wheel an opt, I think. I think we would play that over what? Maybe one of the Scholars. Maybe one of the Deep Freezes. Yeah. I think we'd play it over one of the Deep Freezes if we got it. Man, the green is just flowing here. I think I'll take Short Sword, and then we'll play that over a Deep Freeze. We have a lot of small, wimpy creatures, but if we Short Sword them up, maybe they can be a little bit more threatening and be able to finish a game. We didn't get any of the rare or uncommon Wizard Lords, so Nabin, Mehag, whatever her name is. Another Fungal Plots. Wow. Green. Oh my god. So good. I would rather have that over the War Car. So we didn't get any of those. We didn't get Atlas. We got one Fire Fist Adept. That's probably the best card in our deck as it stands. That or the Wizard's Lightnings. There's just not a whole lot of power there. Like, we can hang around, but we're not fast enough to win early game. And we don't have the bombs or the big payoffs, like Fight with Fire, to win late game. So this will be tough. But that's how drafts go sometimes, and you gotta do what you can. You gotta do what you can. The pod doesn't break your way, and there's also my fault is that I like to play those mid-range control decks, and maybe there was an avenue for me to go super aggressive in red that I just didn't see, or that I'm not proficient in drafting. So it could have been something like that. So we'll swing with Lava Runner next turn, and then hold up Syncopate, I think. Then we'll play Journey Mage next turn. Not. Opponent's got some brew going. So we want to cast Journey Mage, or do we want... I think we want to cast Journey Mage here first, so we get the trigger, then swing. No. Because he's holding up Sheevan Fire here. I guess we swing first, and then if he Sheevan Fires it... Okay. Then we could just play Scholar, but... So we'll swing with both. No, I'll just swing with the Journey Mage here. And play Scholar. It looks like we're getting stuck on lands. But I could have played Bloodstone Goblin and left up Wizard's Lightning, but I don't think that's necessary. I think we just have to hope to draw land. I'm sure we'll have something here that'll blank my creatures, but if we draw land, we can cast Run Amok and leave up Syncopate for 1 to kill this creature. So. Or we could Wizard's Lightning that and leave up Syncopate for 1. I guess we'll do neither of those things. Really need a land here. We do have 17 in the deck, so this is strange. Okay. Oh my god, our opponent just vomited out their whole hand. It looks like they're a historic deck, but they haven't drawn any of the payoffs. So we'll swing with the team, and then we'll cast Run Amok if he tries to double block something. Sure. Opponent may be forced to block here. Man, we just can't draw land to save our lives. Well, I'm sure they have a historic card to discard, but... They're just debating which historic card to discard. So they'll go to 10 here and have their Sanctum Spirit left. Yeah. Whoa! We are glad. Also super fucking scared because what else do they have in their hand that they discarded that? Holy shit. Still no land. Yeah, this is rough. Yeah. Still no fucking land. Wow. So bad. We had 3 land in our opening hand. We haven't drawn a single land this game. That's insane. That is insane. Uh-oh. So if we draw a land this turn, we win. And we did. He should have waited on that candle there. Shouldn't have used it like that. I don't know. I guess he saw a Run Amok, so maybe he was worried if I had another one, or not sure. Even then, I would have to have a kicker spell and a Run Amok on 3 lands. So yeah, he definitely should have waited until combat to use that effect. It's another keep, easy keep. Our creatures are awkward, but the deck's awkward, right? We have all those 3-drop creatures. We didn't get any 2s. So we knew that was going to happen. I think I'll lead with Scholar and then go Journey Mage. Okay. I don't think I want to Sheevan Fire that. If our opponent doesn't tap anything, I'm going to play Squee, though. Because then I would think that they would have, like, a counter spell or something. Okay. We haven't drawn any land yet, but we do have Divination in hand, so we should have... And there we go. Okay. So, we're going to swing first, I think, in this scenario. See what they do. Now, he has 3 mana here. So he missed his land drop, so he might not have a counter. No, he does. Yep. Definitely should have played Squee. We didn't even listen to our own advice. Because now we could have played Squee and held up counters. Or we could have played the Journey Mage and held up counter. So that was really silly. I'm not doing anything better with my mana. I mean, the Serra Disciple does shut down Squee, but I can Sheevan Fire it if I want. We're winning this race, so obviously we're just going to keep swinging. Alright, so we can Divination here, and if we draw Island, we can leave up a counter spell. We didn't draw any land. Okay, okay. Oh, and now he finds his 4th. How perfect for him. There you go. So this turn I can get in with Skizik, so I think we're gonna have to do that because after that Ice is gonna shut it down. And then if I draw a Wizard's Lightning, we should win. We have 2 in the deck, so. Also, we have Journey Mage. Okay. Journey Mage puts him to 1. Okay. Okay. So, out of mana. See what he blocks here. Okay, so we'll win. Yep. So we got the win here because Skizik's going to deal 1, and I can play Scholar and Journey Mage on him. Yep. So Scholar first. Journey Mage. Game over. Woo! Snuck out a win there despite the misplay. And despite our issues with hitting our land drops, we may want to play 16 lands in this deck. I'm not even sure what the curve is, but it's not high. I think Skizik is the most expensive non-kicker spell in our deck, right? Yeah. No, it would be, we have a Fire Crystal at 5. We have 5 drop. So most of our deck lives at 3, so. We're on the draw again. That was a very good draw. Sure. I'm assuming he has some equipment or something here. Some trick to get past my Tolarian Scholar. Or not. Take it. So now I need to cast Divination to hit my land. Oh my god. We have 17 lands in this deck. We have 17 lands, people! Come on. It's the 3rd time in a row. Really? If he taps out, we'll kill the Rona, so he loses his blink of an eye. Alright, looks like that's what we're doing. Still? My god, dude. This is unreal. Unfucking real. Really? Why? We haven't drawn a single land this game in 9 draw steps. Come on, y'all. I know he's got something here. Okay. Can deep freeze it, but what does that do? Okay, so 4th. Thank you. I think I leave up. Oh shit. I could deep freeze and Wizard's Lightning this turn. Then I can't get in any damage. That still might be best, because I don't want to take 6. And I have no way to deal with that Sphinx for a while. So, we'll want to do this while he's tapped out. Go along our merry way. That would have been a nice one to counter. Okay, we're happy he blocked there. Very happy he blocked. Oh, no. He's looking... He must have like a... Okay. Good. Good. Oh, shit. Okay. 6. So now we can double block the snapper here and hold up a counter spell in case he has like a trick or something. Yeah. That was pretty lucky. I can get back, what? Wizard's Retort, or do I want Wizard's Lightning? Sheevan Fire. Maybe Sheevan Fire is the best. Well, no, I think because Wizard's Lightning can go Dome, it's probably more important. It might have been correct to take the whatever the fuck's it. So I can swing here for 4. I wonder if I just cast the damn Drake now. I think I do. Don't want to swing into... I don't think we care about that. Memorial to Glory. Could crack it here. So maybe we just cast it here. Now we have Lightning and Wizard's Retort up. So we can start swinging for 3 in the air with the Drake. If we wanted. Okay, alright. Somehow the deck's gotten there 3 times in a row. And the deck is not powerful. It really isn't. And I think a lot of it is that variance, right? We're drawing spells, not lands. To our detriment sometimes. We stopped at 6 there. I mean, we were stuck on 3 for a long time. So, as long as our first 3 mana, or our first 3 games, we've been constrained on mana, I'll keep 17 in there. But really, this deck, I haven't even looked at the curve, so. Alright. Let's get it going. Another 3-mana opener. We've had them the whole time. So this time we have a short sword, which I'm pretty optimistic about. I think it works good with a lot of the smaller creatures in this deck. In this top deck there. And this time I think we will play Dracon 3, or do we equip? And we don't leave anything up though, so I think I'm sure this is gonna die, but he's white, red. I'm sure he has like a Sheevan Fire or something. Okay. So he's the beatdown then, right? It's happening again. It's happening again. Oh man, we need land here. Okay. That's what we're looking for. Now that means we are the beat down. Unless he has Gideon's Reproach. Oh, he did. Okay. Woof. Now maybe he has to leave him back? I don't know. Yep, so we suit up Skizik and try to get the trade here. Trample. Okay. Go. So I can play Goblin and leave up Syncopate for 1, or I could just leave up I think I play Goblin here and leave up the Syncopate for 1. Can't do anything about that. No. Auto tapper, no. Bad auto tapper. So our opponent needs to be able to gain life this turn. We have a counter spell in hand. So they could have Reproach. So if they cast a flyer, we counter it. Okay. And that should be game. Wow, got there again. I don't know how this deck is doing it, but there you go. It doesn't look good, but it's 4-0 somehow. And I was itching to get those counter spells out of my hand earlier, and so it's a good thing I saved them, I guess. Oh man, with our mana troubles, do we trust this? We don't. We're still gonna hope, but... Oh god, here we go again! It's literally every time. I think I'm just gonna offer the trade. $17 lands in this deck. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, this one we're gonna lose. I mean, we can't live on 2 lands here. I should have just equipped it. But I mean, then it would have, yeah. I mean, I should have left it back. Must be nice. Oh ho ho! Here we go. Alright. I think Squee with Short Sword could be really good here. Alright, so he has 2 red mana. Start casting these guys. Then okay. I can swing with that next turn and get a trade, maybe. Okay. So he has 4 mana up. It could be a counter spell. I'm just gonna cast Squee and equip. He's like, what the hell do I do? You just recast it. Because I'm just going to be swinging into Squee and replay him. That's all I'm going to do. Until he can get something with 4 toughness. And then I'll just run amok Squee if I can. Yeah. Maybe he Fiery Interventions the Short Sword. That would make Squee a lot more manageable. He's thinking hard. Got a grip full of cards, so you know. Oh, he maybe disconnected? No, he's still hovering over stuff. So, don't know what he's doing. Okay. Alright, so he just passed the turn. We'll land, of course. Let's get in there with Squee. Okay. So, cast Squee and equip, or do I want to... Yeah, just cast Squee. So he still needs another 4 toughness creature. He has 6 mana. It's probably going to be like a turtle, I would imagine. I have 5 land. That's pretty cool. This guy is tanking. He's thinking about all the lines. I mean, he must have some crazy shit in his hands. But it could be Coldwater Snapper. I mean, could be Zahid. Could be another Cloud Reader Sphinx. Who knows what this guy's holding on to? Ah. Well, that sucks, doesn't it? I'll swing with both. Wants to double block, okay. Let's taste it. Okay. Another land lets us Memorial to Genius, but I think we just keep it. I think our win condition right now is kicking Academy Drake. Well, that sucks. Back his Fiery Intervention here. Oh, Blink from it. Blink of it. Okay. Okay, so he can swing and kill one of the 1/3s, but then he double blocks. Is that, do I care about that? I think we need to keep beating him down. If we do that, then we can get in with both goblins. Hopefully we can try to set up a win with a kicked Academy Drake here. Yeah. To kill that one. Don't want him to bounce. So if we draw land next turn, we kick Drake. We can swing in for 6 here. and then 10 total. I'll probably leave Blink of an Eye up, though, so we avoid some damage. Okay. That works too. We're going to try this. And it also kicks the goblins. So now he has a choice. So he has counter. Okay. I still swing in for 6. I can deal him 8 here. No. I'd have to recast Squee if I were to do that, but I think it's worth it. And then he bounces a goblin. Maybe that's not so good for me. So I deal 5, he goes to 7. Oh, he just took it. I don't think that was correct. I don't think that was correct. He tanks so hard. Oh my god, he took an island? That couldn't have been correct, right? Now he's dead on board? Why wouldn't he take Memorial to Genius at least? Sorry. He can blink. He can blink one if he taps the Arcanist. Then I'll just replay Squee, I guess. So what I think I'm gonna do, play this and play Chronicler without kick. That might have been incorrect. Because if I drew a land, I could have played it with kicker, and both of those would have been better. Oh my god. Ah! Alright. So now play Squee. Play Drake. Good game. Wow. 4 for 1 fight with fire. In Bolus's clutches on my island. Okay. This deck is 5-0 and it's a pile of garbage. I mean, that's variance, people. That is variance. You can get a super sweet deck, go 1 and 3. I've done it many times. I had a triple Traxos deck that went 1 and 3. And I got all 3 of those Traxoses in Traxi, pack 1 or pack 2 pick 1, pack 2 pick 2, pack 2 pick 3. This is a sweet deck. Went 1 and 3. I barely even saw Traxos in those games. But this pile is somehow 5-0. Alright. We'll take it. We'll take it. Our mana troubles with this deck, though. They just... How far can I push myself here? I mean, if I draw an island, we're in great shape, but I think I'm all. Now I can put back a wizard or island. It's an incredibly weak hand, to be sure, but another red deck. He played all red decks so far? I don't know. Is this the game where we finally get flooded? I do not know. Uh-oh. Opponent out of the gate swinging. Okay, Boros aggro. Really? We have a little bit of flood protection here in the Memorial to Genius. That we're going to counter. Hate that spell. Okay. Opponent has 6 cards in the hand, in the grip. We're just drawing lands, so... Now we get all the lands, huh? Okay. Alright, well. We lost this one. This time we got flooded. And a Danitha and a Jaya's Immolating Inferno. So So, yeah. Oh, okay. Alright. Oh, it's another land. Well. We drew 7 of our 9 mountains. Yeah, that deck was a little crazy. Oh my god. What the fuck? Danitha? So it was called the Cavalry. It was his first play on turn 4. Then he went Danitha into Jaya's Immolating Inferno into Lyra. Okay. Sure. Sure. It's a definite keep. And as you can see, our deck was exposed. We don't have a great deck. But, you know. Variance, right? Next turn I'll play Scholar, then I'll play Journey Mage, I think. It's aggressive. So let's play Scholar here. And we'll have... Sure. Journey Mage, and then we'll shoot the Confessor. I think we need to... Actually, no. I mean, Squeed makes... Yeah, we'll just do it. Shit. So I'm certain he's gonna have something here. Okay. We'll play the 2/2 now. Hold on to Squee, I think. We need to not draw that. There's a possibility I should have... Damn it. I should have played... I shouldn't have played Squee. Okay. That's a pretty good draw. Eviscerate. Okay. That's a great draw. think he would be attacking here. Well, should have known. Should have known. Okay, that's another good draw. I could Wizard's Lightning the Servant and get in for 3 here. Don't know. It's good or not. I think that is what I want to do. He's at 4, so I have 1 Journey Mage left in the deck. Skizzik can try to sneak in there for some damage. Academy Drake. Yeah, so I do have a couple of ways here. I'm gonna crack that. I think we want to. Okay. Let's. So if we put this on Squee and swing, he has to block Squee there, blocks that there, and he takes 2. I think it's worth that. If we get a kicker spell, we can take out Cyclops. Okay, fine. Okay. We've drawn a lot of fucking lands. Okay. That's a great draw. Don't want to tap like that, though. Skizzik. Boom. Get it. It's 2. So he has to block the goblin or kill it. He has 9 mana, so I mean he definitely can. So his choices are double block Skin Witch, kill Squee, which doesn't make a lot of sense, or block Chronicler and Squee, eat him. Okay, he couldn't do it, and then kill Goblin. The little deck that could. And this is a pile. This is a pile. A resilient pile, but still a pile. Would not be surprised at all if we lost the next two. I mean, I have no idea how we... I looked at this deck and I thought, man, I'd be happy if we could get to 3-3. I would be surprised if we could get to 3-3. I was thinking realistically, it was 1-3. 0-3, I wouldn't have been surprised at all. And we're 6-1. Goes to show you, I mean, what the fuck do I know? It's a really sketchy keep, but one mountain and we can play literally every card in our hand. One island and we can play everything but sweet, so I think we're still going to keep it. Past two games, we've gotten quite a bit of mana. We've been all flooded. So, the trend continues, and we're happy about that. We are happy about that. Definitely going to play Squeen to open mana here. Oh no. Our opponent wanted to counter this, I think. Yeah, it's a dead card against this. Okay. Too. I don't have any way to fix that. So I have 5. I'm gonna Journey Mage here and see if he does anything in response. No, I think I'll swing and run amok. You could have another Vicious Offering easy. He did have the Sync Mage. Yep. That was a case for me not playing Journey Mage right away. Then I could have still played Bloodstone Goblin. That really sucks, but hey, what can you do? Alright, we'll dump out the hand here. If we draw land, we can Memorial to Genius. Okay. Oh, he had to do that for... Oh, okay. Yep. Yeah. I have Deep Freeze in the deck for that, but... We did it here. Absolutely not. Yeah, we're going to lose to Demon Lord. I have one out to that card in the deck. So he's got it. More kicker spell. If I draw a Sheevan Fire, I can win this game, I think. That's trouble. Okay. So if I swing with everything, he blocks there, and he takes 4. Doesn't seem great. We'll wait for another draw step and see what we can get. Yeah. Not going well for us. Getting a lot of land, but... Is that 6? He's getting a lot of land, too. Okay. Okay. Huh! What the hell? Our opponent flooded out. We won the draft on a kicked G2 Chronicler with no instants or sorceries in the yard. It's best of 1. Anyone can win. Alright, that'll do it.